Hello there, everyone. My name is Zay
Wolfstrom here.
We're 2/3 of BWG, and welcome back to Dust.
We're starting to get to the end of it. Starting to. This is the mountain area. I hate this area.
Isn't this place we have to bring back a piece of ice for that little kid?
I think so. I don't remember.
Because again, I still need to pick up this game. Yeah. Especially since... Because I'm either going to play it on this, or I'll just get on Xbox One so my little brother can play it too.
But, avalanches and shit. It's weird.
Yeah, especially their lead with that gun arm. I apologize to everyone out there. The moment I heard Avalanche, I thought of Final Fantasy VII.
Stop it. It's just a lot of cutting, by the way. Lots of cutting. I thought this was a boss battle. And I almost killed myself on the spikes.
The spikes are the best. It is, you versus the spikes.
Yeah.
And this other thing trying to help the spikes.
Yeah. Pretty much. And it's still not dead. Still not dead. It's dead. It dies so easy. Like, the bosses are just not deadly at all. They're so not dangerous. It's really a shame.
They go down faster than fucking Metal Man with the metal blades.
Yeah.
It's been over 10 years and I still can't believe that shit.
Lots of cutting. It's just a lot of the same old, same old. Yeah, it's still fucking 40 minutes long. Well, there is a lot of cutscenes in this one, if I remember right. The last two have quite a bit of cutscenes. And more stuff, mountainside, avalanche. By far the dumbest idea ever, right here. They're gonna make avalanches by breaking shit.
I'm pretty sure Ride the Hell Retribution has a few dumber ones. Like the one where in order to get through this fence, you go around, beat up a couple of guys, then get back on your motorcycle, then go and find this big ass truck, and then go and crash into the fence you could have easily climbed over. I'm just adding to the list of reasons why that game is fucking stupid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll take stupid over insulting like the Power Rangers game.
That is true.
I'm talking about the newest one. All the old, not any of the old ones, like on the PlayStation 2 one. Which I actually still want to play to this day.
Why?
That actually looks pretty good, and that plus you can play like Rangers from all different parts up to then.
You remember the Bubble Sprouts?
Mm-hmm.
Meet their cousin, Icicles.
Oh shit.
And earthquake.
I wonder how many people were dooming by doing this.
I don't know. Doesn't ever say.
It's kind of like in one of the Zelda bridges, they did one on I think Twilight Princess, and they brought the fact of they pretty much applied real world logic to whenever you unfreeze the Zoras in that in Twilight Princess, and brought the fact of that would most likely nuke them instead of save them.
Yeah.
To the point where when he even jokes about it whenever he does Ocarina of Time, and the Zoras are like these hippie people in that one. And there's just like, dear God, I hope these people get nuked. Give it time.
Yeah. And now there's 3. And they're all gonna die very quickly. Or not. Apparently I don't remember.
To be fair, it's been a fucking long time.
Yep. Also, those are technically normal enemies. So they're stronger than bosses anyway.
Huh. When I hear that, it kind of reminds me of I can't believe I'm about to give this game praise. DMC Devil May Cry, the reboot. There's only one thing I'll give credit. There's a couple things I'll give credit to in that game. One of them is this one enemy who basically is who basically tries to act like an assassin. And good on him. He's the scariest fucking enemy in that entire damn game. He's just as versatile and agile as you.
Nice. That's the true praise right there. It's like, you're fighting a player. Oh, really? Yep. And so you're fighting AI that's dumb as shit. Like, this player is dumb as shit.
It's like fighting against me in Street Fighter. You're gonna fucking win.
And whoosh. Dun 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 dun. And more earthquakes.
Again, the amount of lives we're just fucking up.
Who cares?
I would just like to see that, a game where they actually tell you about all the bad shit that happened. It's kind of like in DBZ Abridged when Piccolo blew up the moon after they brought the fact of what effects that would have on the ocean and shit. And they said, let's take it to Sailor Moon for Sailor Moon. Oh dear God! Thank you, Sailor Moon. We're all screwed.
Right?
I feel bad that apparently they're just not doing any more DBZ Abridged. Oh well, at least they got done with the cell stuff. They're getting done with the cell stuff.
No, it reminds me. I came across this thing where they were talking about why dubs don't change the lip flaps.
How come?
They're not allowed to.
Huh.
Apparently, for dubs, there's a list.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. It don't play. But apparently there's a list of things that they have to abide by. And the most important thing is the animation. The least important thing is the script. Which is why usually either the translations are bad, or just seemingly bad, or the dialogue's completely different.
Or you get something like I can't remember. There was a show, I think it was called Ghost Party or something like that. Ghost Stories, I think it was, which is funny because they basically did stuff to make the lip flaps at least somewhat match up. And one of my favorites is, "Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Think of a big black man chasing you."
Yeah.
Ah!
And a couple things were talked about how they literally have no choice but to match the dialogue with the English dialogue to make it fit with the Japanese lip flaps. Because if they were to just do it correctly translated and then just do it like that, then because we say it takes us longer to say certain things than it does in English than it does in Japanese, the entire scene would be destroyed. And I ate shit. And I destroyed them.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually is one of the things that makes me glad that for stuff like, for other stuff that gets translated over like Sentai, you can easily get around that.
But I mean, it's just one of those, people dog on it because some video games do it because they're made in Japan or they're made in other countries that don't speak English as their primary language. And I mean, it's just something they have to do because you're talking about DBZ Abridged. Team 4-Star was assigned with doing an official dub. And they were asked, are we going to be seeing your lip flaps in this official dub? And the head of Team 4-Star's response was, no. This is an officially licensed dubbing. We have to adhere by certain rules and regulations set forth by our payers.
I thought a bridge is a fan dub.
they were assigned to do an official dubbing of an anime.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I can't remember which one it was.
I don't either. But he was talking about it, and he's like, 1 5-minute, 1 minute scene takes like hours to change the lip flaps for. And it's a grueling, tedious process. And to do that for a 30-minute episode is a lot of man work that's just not worth it. And with it being an official dub, we have to adhere by the people that are the creators of the series. We have to adhere by their guidelines. Otherwise, we lose funding and they pull our dub. So there's like very, very strict rules and regulations they have to abide by. Which apparently a lot of people don't know, because I didn't know, and I've been watching anime all my life. But there's like super strict shit they have to adhere to. It's ridiculous.
It's kind of like I don't give that much. It's kind of like legal practices in Japan are a shitload different.
Yeah.
For example, I like JoJo. No, and to everyone out there who see my channel, no shit. But one of the bad things about JoJo is that it would have came over to this state fucking years ago, except for the fact of due to certain laws in Japan, the stands are allowed to be named different things they are in America.
Yeah.
For example, there is I know that in America, Josuke Higashikata, the main character of Part 4's stand is named Shining Diamond instead of Crazy Diamond. Because it's a reference to a Pink Floyd song.
Really?
Yeah, JoJo, all the stands are, besides Part 3 where they were named after the tarot cards, they're all named after different they're all named after different songs. For example, there's Killer Queen, Heaven's Door, Sex Pistols, Golden Experience, Stone Ocean, Soft and Wet.
I'm not gonna comment on that. And you missed a little Mexican standoff. We were just staring at each other like, you gonna swing? And he just walked off. But I mean, there's certain things that people don't understand and they're dumb.
It's kind of like for another example, I was like with Sonic Boom. I'm not really going to get on the big button shit for that, because first off, they were thinking they were going to be making for the PS4 and Xbox One. Then they were being told, "Hey, guess what? You're making for the Wii U," and with like little to no notice.
Yeah.
And they really were giving, and I still think it might not have been really that good, but it would have definitely been better than what we got.
But I mean, there's just people got to understand that
there's more behind it. Like
there's a lot more going on behind the scenes that you just can't see.
Another example is like with EA and what the shit they did with Mass Effect. I own Andromeda. It's not now. It's not so bad. When it first came out, it wasn't that good.
I mean, it's just.
And people and Montreal took the fall for it.
I mean, just some people are just, they don't get it. They're just dumb as shit. Because it's about the same thing with making a book into a movie, or making a movie about a book.
Where there are certain things you definitely gonna need to change.
Yes.
Comic book fans, in my opinion, are the worst with that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
A good example of that is that there are people to this day who still bitch about how the X-Men look in their movies.
Yeah, you have to realize that there's a lot of back and forth you have to do.
Because to be fair, in a comic book, Wolverine's costume looks badass. Put it in a real world setting.
Yep. Just like some female heroes, they have like the most outrageous outfits, and it's fine in a comic book, but you put that on a woman in real life,
it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what's a good example? Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
You would have put somebody in that outfit in a live action movie, her tits are gonna pop out. There's no way you can make that in a way where you're not gonna have wardrobe malfunctions every 20 seconds.
Or just be, or if they could, be incredibly painful.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of which, have you seen Justice League?
Nope.
I have, and there's one scene in there that makes me laugh. Batman goes, Wonder Woman, the reason why you haven't been involved with anything is because you're still upset about your dead boyfriend. Right in front of Wonder Woman's face. And at that, she nearly chokes the fucker out. Now that, I love, the Flash says his, I think this is the Flash's best line. You know if she kills you, we're going to vouch for her, right? She can fucking murder her soul.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it's just like, certain things like that, people don't, they're like, well, it's not the same as in the comic books. Like, no fucking shit, it's not.
What works there isn't going to work everywhere.
I died again.
Damn.
I mean, it's just like, there's certain things, like, you just can't.
Then again, there's certain changes that are incredibly stupid. For example, just about everything in Dragon Ball Evolution. Where, I shit you not, the dude who played Piccolo literally had to beg them to turn his skin fucking green.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No, that's dumb.
No, I will admit this much. To be fair, Evolution does have a good... Every evil has its own purpose, and Evolution had a purpose. It pissed off Toriyama so much that he went back that we now have Super. Which actually ended recently.
Yeah. I've still gotta watch it.
Don't watch the first part. It's the movies over again.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I'm fighting stupidity here, I think.
Also, I apologize for the fact we're not really paying that much attention to the game, but we can't hear it and everything like that.
Yeah, we...
And if you want to hear us paying attention to the game, wait until we play Doom.
Yeah. With stuff like... So, heads up, I bit my tongue earlier this week, apparently. And it's the entire side swollen, so it hurts to talk.
Look, up ahead.
But yeah, I mean, for these supercuts, we can't fucking hear it. We just can't.
It's also because we both don't have a pair of headphones, so we can't listen to it through controllers. Which I can actually get. I probably should buy another pair at some point.
But I mean, it's just we can't hear it, so we can't really react to it, and we're just talking over it anyway.
Impossible.
And it's very different. But I mean, it's a bunch of story shit because I had to cut out all the in between.
Pretty much all the filler.
But yeah, so half the game. Yeah.
It's kind of like It's kind of like whenever I get an Elgato, I will do the Tales of series. I'm terrified to do that because of the fact of how long those games are.
Yeah. And by the way, these are normal enemies. This isn't really a boss. These are normal enemies. You have to fight later. And this is the only way you can fight them without getting your ass kicked.
Oh, trust me, when we get to Doom, you'll see some scary shit. Because, Wolf, you remember the enemies we fought last time?
Yeah.
Those are pretty much infants.
I hate you. Actually, I hate me because we put it on the hardest difficulty available. It's gonna bite us in the ass.
I'm terrified to fight the final boss. Oh, and there actually are boss battles in Doom. Just wait until later.
So, fun fact, we broke Doom.
No, I don't know what the fuck happened. The game just decided to toss us a fuck you.
Yeah, we broke it.
Because I remember Wolf was going back to do the next part, and apparently one of the demons went, "Hey motherfucker!" I mean, apparently one of those big guys went, "Hey motherfucker!" And then his buddy came from behind to avenge him.
It was like fucking Silence of the Lambs. You got some purty lips. The fuck it? What? Shit came out of nowhere. It puts the lotion on its skin. I puts the what? Where? Oh, dead. What the fuck is this horse shit? What? I got pretty. What? Where you? Stop it! Damn game broke. Took us like what, an hour and a half to get through that shit.
Yeah, that's because apparently after you'll see it whenever I upload it. When we were doing that, apparently one of the steps we did earlier somehow reversed.
Yeah, it reverted itself.
We have no idea how the fuck that happened.
Yeah, it fucking broke.
It's almost as bad as like when Chase got caught in Mania.
Oh my god. That we don't have footage for.
I only have one part left, and this is the last part we did.
So you have that.
I have the one part, that's it.
Right here.
Is that the one, isn't it where he did the thingy?
That's the one where you quit, remember?
Oh yeah, where it was like, fuck this, I'm done.
Want to wake her.
And here's some story stuff that we can't hear.
Didn't know what I was about.
So have fun listening to that,
What are you
because we
saying?
can't.
She couldn't know that I was about to go avenge her.
But this is where you learn about
You
him.
mean you?
And
But how? What's going on here?
I remember now.
that's not Cassius, as Gaius has been calling
How
him.
can I have helped destroy this village, but be a victim of that same act?
As it's going on about different stuff.
Only impossible for a creature with a single soul.
Ginger.
And it's talking about it.
I know those eyes.
So, Mithra,
He's the merging of two people.
finally see the truth.
Pretty much Cloud and Final Fantasy. With Zack somehow living in his fucking head.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
What?
I didn't know that.
How the hell did you not know that? Haven't you seen Advent Children?
I have, but it doesn't make that part clear.
Huh.
I fucking hate you. I've gone so long without having everything in that game spoiled. Like, I know about Aerith dying, and that's been like the only major spoiler I've had. I fucking hate you so much right now.
Well, you played Crisis Core 2, haven't you?
I've went all the way where I'm fighting a chimeric version of a soldier.
Ah.
That's why I haven't finished it.
Well, I feel like a dick now.
You suck. I hate you. I fucking hate you now. I did not know that. I hate you so much.
You murderer. My parents did nothing
Any
wrong.
case,
You have been deceived, little one.
it's the kid's body
Against their king, an act of pure
in his spirit
What resistance
with
thou
Cassius's
was led by
fighting
your family
prowess.
alone. You destroyed my village, murdered my friends.
Because the whole game is about balancing power and innocence.
I take no joy in slaughtering.
That's what the entire story is about.
Child, but you have forced my hand.
And if you don't have enough power, you can't do anything to change anything. But if you have too much power and no innocence, you're corrupt and you're causing more harm than good. So you have to have a perfect balance between innocence and power. So it's a really interesting concept instead of good versus evil. Like, you have to balance the good and the bad. Because those are just black and white. You have to balance effectively morals versus physical might. So it's a really interesting concept, and it ties even to the gameplay aspect because of the traits that you power up. They have to be within a balance of each other. It is so good. And this is where I go through a bunch of fucking options where the game broke like 3 times on me.
Jeez.
And it's a digital download too. Fucking, it like crashed on me 3 times. I had to redo this so many times.
I know how that feels because I think with like both the Conquer games and Injustice have done that shit to me a lot. Where I'll just be in the middle of doing something, not even fighting sometimes. I'm just going through and selecting my gear for my character. That face that actually looks like a pretty decent mask for Batman. The game fucking crashes.
Yep. Like, I had to redo that boss battle like 5 times. I had to redo this cutscene like 4 times. Because I'd get to the questions, it fucking crashed.
Also, that also doesn't remind me. I found out I can't play a fighting game on anything other than the damn PlayStation. Because I can't use an analog stick for fighting games. It's too fucking weird for me.
Yeah. I like the sticks down where the PlayStation has them. I don't like where the Xbox. I don't like the left stick being way the fuck up here.
That plus it also does make playing Crash games a bit easier because the D-pad's up top.
Oh yeah.
Which does remind me, after this trilogy comes out, I want a fucking Spyro Crash crossover. An actual good one this time, damn it.
No, not gonna happen.
I can dream.
No, you can't. Not allowed to dream of anything. No, 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 no.
I can still dream that Kamen Rider will one day make it back over to this part of the world.
It won't.
I know. I know. The sad part is I've actually come to accept that, but I still hope one day it will because there were plans when they had adapted Samurai.
You do realize asking for things like that, it's like asking porno to have good acting and plots. It's never gonna happen because no one cares.
I saw the Portuguese dub of the original Go Ranger, which is I love that dub because it's both interesting and bad at the same time because they record that shit live. Or the Dynaman dub, or the gag Dynaman dub, which I've actually seen. It is as dumb as it sounds.
I swear. And yes, I'm doing my best to not talk, but it's not fucking working. Talk! Ah!
Sorry. Oh shit, sorry.
I'm usually doing all the talking. I can't do it this recording session. Fucking tongue hurts.
In all honesty, it does feel kind of weird.
What, me not running my fucking mouth all the time?
That, a little. Though I do have to admit, though, it would have helped if Chase's ass was here. I haven't been able to get a hold of the fucker.
It's whatever. Explaining shit. He's Mithrarum, the chosen one, the 2 spirits and bullshit. Swords meant to hold him in balance and guide him to his destiny. He was created to save the Moonbloods.
So a chosen one story.
Pretty much.
Wait just a minute. How can you possibly know each
Well, give him credit. He's more interested in a lot of other chosen one characters.
Well, first and foremost, he was told nothing.
So which I can give credit because we're basically learning it with him, since he's pretty much got the same problem Shadow did in Shadow the Head. I mean, from past Adventure 2. Who the hell am I?
Yeah.
That actually does remind me. We fucked up in our Sonic Mania video. Cause you were the one who said he was a clone.
Or he thought he was a clone.
Nope, he's been past that shit. Turns out that if you wait 9 minutes in the last fight of into the final boss Shadow the Hedgehog, Eggman will tell you the truth that he found your body and basically kept you alive. That you are the original Shadow. It sounds stupid, and it is, but it's not the first time they did that. In Adventure 2, they actually have an explanation of why Shadow fell after his super form was done. He couldn't maintain it because it was the first time he did that shit.
I don't have faith in you when
He had no endurance.
How about it, huh?
Unlike Sonic, who he either did it in Sonic 2 if you got all the emeralds, or Sonic 3 because, let's face it, you have no right now to get in fucking Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Wizard guy tells you right to your face, and you
And what's interesting is that part that just happened, they ask, who are you? And you get, I am, whatever the kid's name is, I am Cassius, or I am Dust. Does not matter what you pick, he responds the same. He doesn't know. Because this is his story, not yours. You get to make no decisions. He's the one who decides, which is really interesting. I love that type of concept where
I just don't get it. It doesn't matter who he thinks he is.
the story will play out no matter what you try to do. It will play out the way it's meant to. Which a lot of people don't like, but I enjoy shit like that.
Can you repeat that?
I don't mind if it's executed greatly, and this game actually does.
Yeah. So good.
Never said that to me before.
Be the last time, I assure you.
I'm ready if you can fucking hear it.
That actually does remind me. We probably will play Hat in Time sometime in the future.
Goodbye, guys.
What?
Hat in Time.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically a Mario 64 kind of game. It's really damn good from what I've been seeing of it.
Alright. Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun, save point.
Because no way in hell am I playing ukulele. No offense to anyone who likes that, I just have no interest in it.
General Gaius?
Yeah.
What news, Commander? I did not want to believe it, but Cassius is working with the Moonbloods. He has turned against us.
This is also interesting.
For me to decide. Our paths will cross at the Moonblood camp, of that I am certain. I will speak with him personally.
Is that...
This man is so delusional.
He is all but assured, Commander. We outnumber them 10 to 1. We possess superior technology.
That he believes
Element of surprise.
Cassius is being mind controlled.
element? He has already slain your own soldiers.
Yeah, he just... probably just...
Traitor to our cause.
I think it just might show how close of a friend the two were.
Rogue element.
Friends the two were.
The Moonbloods have
Either that or he's somehow more delusional and he basically believes Cassius likes him despite the fact of him probably fucking hating him.
Well, he didn't believe that Cassius could be killed by a child.
I'm certain he will return to us.
But it happened.
Yes, sir. As you wish.
Cassius,
He's just completely delusional.
so long as you draw breath.
He's so caught up in his own beliefs that he can't see things from other perspectives. Which is an interesting concept in and of itself because it very closely mirrors real life, that tyrants are only tyrants because they only see things from their perspective and they can't be rationed otherwise to see outside of that perspective. Because, like, people like to point at who is the biggest monster in history, and they're like, well, it was Hitler. And it's like, no. Hitler was a really, really good leader for his people. And then it kind of went south shortly after. Because before the wars broke out, he was rebuilding Germany from the ground up, literally. He'd given his people a reason to live. And to stand up for themselves and to try and get back on their feet. And then it kind of went south.
Surely you have more soldiers than this.
And that's usually the case.
Again, road to evil is paved with good intentions.
Yup.
Have exterminated most Moonbloods from this land. We are all that's left.
How do you expect
It's just,
so few soldiers?
We cannot.
like, the best villains
Send me the
have,
Judas.
like you said, good intentions.
Kind of like, again, I can't believe I'm about to give this game credit twice in one day, but DMC Devil May Cry. Virgil, after you defeat Mundus, has one thing on his mind: to basically take over his place, to protect the humans from the demons that they can now see. It's just that his way is a bit more crueler and stuff like that because he's also going to protect humans from themselves at the same time.
Yeah.
Which, in a way, I can kind of understand that.
Like, there's so many villains. Like, the villain for Final Fantasy 15 is probably one of the best villains in a Final Fantasy game because he has a fucking reason for what he's doing. Like, so many villains are just, I'm the villain, ah ha 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 ha. It's like, no. You have to have a reason.
Or Tales of Xillia, in Tales of Xillia 1, you have Caius. Caius has a damn good reason for what he's doing. But, to be fair, he's so selfish that it makes him an asshole. He cares for... There are two different worlds in that game. He only cares for his world.
Almost to a fault.
He loves his world, cherishes it, cares a lot about it. Doesn't want anything bad to happen about it. happen to it.
I like to believe
So, in a way, I can completely understand where the guy's coming from.
Laura and Mud Pop.
Yeah.
The only problem is that the other world's gonna fucking die.
Like the elder said, I may share your brother's soul.
Like, this is a really interesting thing, too, because they're talking about how
Didn't mean to suggest.
No, I'm sorry. I can't imagine the
both of the souls live inside of him,
thinking
but he's his own person, and he has they're like you have influences
It's so strange. You could really be him.
and whatnot. And the reality of it is that
Sorry, Ginger.
yes, he has the influences of those two souls, but
He's his own person.
exactly. And what's really interesting is that
It makes me happy. I think it'd make Mom
over the course of this, like, really short period,
Ginger.
me too, Gus.
she's caught between
Of course. Goodbye for now.
a weird interpass of that's my brother's soul and that's not my brother.
Arrived just in time, Mithrarin. My name is Sanjin. I'm what you'd call a
So it's really interesting.
engineer, I suppose the term is.
And these guys are fucking
Elder mentioned
worthless.
you need some help?
In the caverns below, we've set up machinery to provide the
Like, their shit doesn't work right now, so you have to go fix it.
seismic activity
Ah.
to break down both systems. So we need to get them running once more.
And there's a really there's a really good channel.
Handling the battle preparations. So if
It's called
I would appreciate it if you went down there to examine the generators.
what is it? It's like Lit 101 or Gaming Lit 101 or something like that.
Generator and water pump when you're down there.
And it takes and looks at video games as if they're
Going to stand a
books
chance against General Gaius.
and analyzes them like he would a book. And he did one in this game. And he praised the living shit out of it. That it's just so clever in how it executed its story. But even still, there were quite a few parts where he's like, what the fuck is this horse shit? This is one of those. Where the power generator was knocked out by an earthquake.
Oh. Was that our doing?
No.
Oh. That actually would have been kind of clever.
It was knocked out by an earthquake caused by a volcanic tremor. You're in a volcano!
I question this more, but I played Sonic games.
Like, you live in a volcano. Why don't you have a generator that can withstand seismic tremors? Or seismic activity, which is constantly occurring inside of a volcano.
It's simple because the plot demands it.
You're growing all over it.
Fucking plot bullshit.
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
It's so dumb.
Then again, I've read X-Men comics with dumber stuff. Let's make Nightcrawler the Pope. I am not kidding.
Let's make Captain America shout Hail Hydra.
There actually was an explanation for that. Apparently, it was some kind of clone or something, and apparently, original Captain America did punch him in the face, and this is why I don't read Marvel.
And I think I cheated here.
It's not really cheating if you're just using the abilities the game gives you.
No, I think I cheated right here. Or somewhere up close, because you're supposed to like scale a volcanic waterfall right there.
Hey, that's a nice... Oh my god, look at that obstacle. It'll take a lot to... Fuck it.
Right?
See if we can find a way to get it working again.
I sense no energy emanating from the device.
I did it and was like,
Way to return its spark.
okay,
Well, fuck you, challenge.
I'll take it. Huh?
Well, Agent, the camp should now be receiving power.
It's just so funny. It's like, because it took me like 10 minutes to do that the first time because I just kept fucking up, and that was just like, "Boop. Hey, I skipped it. Nice.
What I meant to say was,
It's hilarious.
Okay, that's the generator and the water pump back online. Let's return to Sanjin.
Excellent work, Mithrarin.
And hey, thank you.
Systems are
We have
working.
power and shit. You're
Fire whoever the fuck built that thing.
Fire all of you because you suck dick.
It's kind of the fact of the matter being the asshole invented the Death Star. I feel bad if they fired his ass for that, because how the fuck was he supposed to know that was gonna happen?
Yeah.
Hear something?
And then story stuff. Got about 2 minutes left on this one, so. And the next one is the last one.
Then again, I've seen bigger stuff that makes you go, how the hell is that possible?
Oh no.
For example,
We watch anime.
yeah, again, sorry for bringing this up, but in JoJo, he's fighting against Dio. Dio's ability, the word, allows him to stop time. Jotaro's also allows him to stop, is pretty much the exact same as Dio's. And it's the first time we see it do that. Although, to be fair, there are hints earlier, like whenever he's fighting against Darby with the card game, and he's staying calm and collective while he thinks our Platinum is moving stuff to freak Darby out. Which is actually a really cool way, because they didn't actually fight. He just stands there calm while Darby's losing his fucking mind. And within that fact, the only way I can think of it is it adds to a joke where he goes yada yada to say, which means give me a break. Which would be a dumb way to tie it back into the fact he can stop time. The series is both good and really big what the hell, and a really big what the hell.
Yeah.
And I love it all the same.
And more story stuff is happening that we're ignoring because we can't fucking hear it. Cause reasons.
Oh yeah, you didn't explain what his deal was.
Oh, it's really not explained too much. He's the elder, and he's the one that got his people together to summon you.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody, we'll see you all next time.
Yeah. And, massive fucking level jump, by the way. It's incoming super quick. Let's see, 33? Wait till you see it. It's huge.